Okay, so today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go around and we're going to test a couple different cameras. We're going to test the $18 1080p action camera that I got on eBay, 18 bucks. We're going to test this thing versus the GoPro Hero 5 Black. So we're going to go around, we'll do some driving videos possibly, and we're going to go do a little bit of walking around. We'll test the sound, we'll test the video, see what it's like. Is it worth $18? That's the question. This is action cam. This is GoPro. This is GoPro also on the narrow field of view. The 1080p action cam does not have a field of view range selection. So to try to get it close, we'll use the narrow.
That's the tiny river. That's the end. Look at the factory. Now let's go. That's not the end. There's more river. Daddy, let's get going.
Okay, so we are walking. Do the little vlog angle. We have the 1080p action cam. And we have the GoPro Hero 5 Black. So, not really sure at this point what the angles look like. Narrow field of view on the GoPro, because based on the display it looks like that's the most comparable to the 1080p camera. Not exactly sure what the sound is going to be like, but as I'm talking right now, this will be the GoPro Hero 5 sound as I'm speaking right now. And as I'm speaking now will be the 1080p $18 action camera. So one thing that I feel like I do notice already with the comparison between the two is the GoPro does have a stabilization feature. So I feel like the 1080p action cam will be a little bit more shaky and jittery while recording the same thing. But we'll see.
A layer of ice on top of there. There's water underneath all the ice though. Your jacket's not meant to be rubbed on that wood like that. Hey Evie, don't cut your jacket on that. There's a hole in it.
Alright, so this is my normal work area. My normal YouTube channel. I do a lot of car stuff, so always working on things vehicle related. I have a transmission taken apart right here that I'm working on rebuilding. So this is my typical setting, so I wanted to see how the lighting is on the camera and how everything looks, see how the audio sounds and how everything looks. This is my normal situation here, kind of a lower light garage. So I'm filming with the GoPro right now. We got the camera on the windshield outside the car, and we're just gonna go do some normal driving testing. I got a lot of car guys that are probably gonna see this, so we'll do a little bit of a test and see what it looks like on the outside. So it's in the waterproof case outside the car. Let's go for a drive. That was the action cam with waterproof case on the car. Speed was up to about 40 miles an hour. Alright everyone, so my final thoughts on the 1080p action cam, the $18 eBay 1080p action cam. Okay, so first of all, 1080p is usually 1920 by 1080. The actual resolution when I imported the video to the editor is 1280 by 960. So even though it was recorded in 1080 mode on the camera, it was actually a 960 resolution. So it's not 1080p. That's why you're seeing the black lines on the outside of the video. It's not the same 16 by 9 ratio. It's not 1080p. It also has a 720p and a like a 480 or VGA setting. I didn't really use those, not really interested in it. I just wanted to see the 1080 quality. $18 worth, it's 1080 enough, I guess. I'm usually an optimist, so let's look at the bright side. The bright side is if you really wanted to make like some cheap family movies and get the 90s VHS quality with the numbers up at the top, it's perfect. It's exactly what you need. It'll get you those older family quality type videos. Perfect. As far as the audio goes, I didn't actually think the audio was that bad compared to the GoPro. All of the audio in the video that you heard was from the 1080p action cam, unless it was strictly the GoPro that was being recorded. So when I did the overlay videos, all of the overlays were the 1080p action cam. Another thing on the bright side, you could tell your friends that you were actually successful in filming something with a potato. That's pretty cool. So to be honest, I mean, for $18, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. So the typical GoPro price is new. They're like $400 to $500 depending on the GoPro. I ended up just buying a GoPro Hero 4 used from somebody for like $115 shipped. So it's actually from a subscriber, so thank you very much for that. It is working awesome. But that's a good deal. So you can find them used, 100 bucks-ish, the Hero 3s, Hero 4s, if you needed a GoPro. There are some cheaper 4K action cameras out there. I didn't test those yet. If you're interested in seeing a review on one of those, leave a comment and let me know. Maybe I could pick one up. Other than that, so my final thoughts on that, kind of disappointed. It wasn't actually 1080p. I was hoping it was going to be some kind of a similar 1080p quality. It wasn't even close. I thought it was going to be a lot better than that. I guess my overall sentiment with the camera, disappointed in the quality, but I don't really care because it was $18 and I'm really not going to use it for anything anyways. So the outside of the car camera footage, I didn't really think that was that bad. The audio was terrible. If you were to like mute the audio, put music over it, do like a driving thing, I didn't really think it was that bad. And honestly, for the driving scenario, you have it hanging outside of the vehicle, so if you're doing like drag racing or something like that and you have a GoPro hanging on the outside of the car, if it falls off, you're not losing a $500 camera, you're losing an $18 camera. So if it falls off, it could get damaged. You're out 18 bucks instead of several hundred. So maybe it'd be a good outside of the vehicle kind of thing. Or if you did it like the head cam and you were like smashing your head on a wall for some reason, that'd be a good option. Other than that, just wanted to try it out. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and have a good one.